Good morning, dear students. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Nawada. Today, as per your routine, you have to study again the poem that is Rain on the Roof, which is written by Coach Skinny. Previous week, I have sent one video, but today I think that again I will try to clarify or to discuss the summary of the poem or the meaning of the poem to you, which may be more that easy to you. Rain on the Roof, this is a poem which is having 3 stanzas, and each stanza is having 8 lines, and each stanza is just showing clearly that the mood of the poem and different subject matter. Suppose first stanza, that first stanza of this poem is telling about the situation of the poet when that it was a starry night. It was a night, starry night. It was a clear night, but suddenly it was covered with humid hover. Humid hover means that is cloud, that which was full of vapors. That means soon it will rain, and it also happened. So that the starry night, it became dark. So as if that the night became that the starry night, that the clear night, when it was covered with dark cloud, then it was seeming like, it seems that that the night became sad because it was dark, and soon it started raining as if the night was shedding tears. And that the tears, that the rain, when it was raining, it was a very gentle rain. And rain on the roof, that poet was there. He was alone in his cottage room, in his bed chamber, and he was enjoying the total atmosphere, the rainy night completely, because he was lying on his bed and he was pressing the pillow. So this is your first stanza. So what is there? That the poet was there alone in his cottage chamber, in his bed chamber, in his bed, and he was pressing pillow because that in the night it was started raining, and the poet was that enjoying the moment. Then what happened? And when it was raining, second stanza, that the poet is describing, the poet is telling when it was raining, that the raindrops were falling on the roof, and that the poet was able to listen the raindrops, and when the raindrops he was listening, it was echoing his heart. And when it was echoing, so with the raindrops, the poet started memorizing his past memories, past recollections, and that poet is telling that thousands of memories, fancies were coming, and thousands of memories. And that second stanza is telling that how that with the with the rainy night, that when poet was enjoying the night, that the falling of the raindrops, how his mind was filled, was covered with the past memories. This was the subject matter of the second stanza. Now the poet is coming to the third stanza. Third stanza, what is there? Third stanza is that purely it is telling that the particular memory which came in his mind. What was the particular memory? The particular past memory which came in his mind, that was the memory about his mother. And that time the poet was very little child, small child, and obviously now that poet's mother is no more, means she was died. And now the poet is recollecting the memories. Now the poet is remembering the memories of his mother, that how his mother was loving him, and how that his mother was calling him as darling, and how his mother was allowing him to sleep till day, and his mother was allowing him to sleep till the sunrise, that and the poet was allowed to see the dreams. So that's why I say, now in memory comes my mother as she used in years agone. Means that exactly that many years ago, how his mother was looking at him that fondly, means lovingly, how his mother was that watching him, how his mother was loving him exactly that the same way the memories are coming in the poet's mind. To regard the darling dreamers, or she left them till the dawn. Means that the poet's mother used to allow the poet to sleep till the sunrise, and that till morning, till the sunrise, when somebody was allowed to sleep, means he or she was also dreaming. So that's why that she left them till the dawn to regard the darling dreamers. Darling dreamers means the poet over here, that when he was a little boy, his mother was calling him as darling, and he was allowed by his mother to sleep till the sunrise. So he was able to have the nice dreams in his mind, because if his mother was forced him to wake up, then he had to wake up, and he was not able to see the dreams in his night. So that's why the poet was telling. And I list to this refrain, which is played upon the slides by the patter of the rain. So it is raining, and patter is the falling sound of the raindrops on the rooftop, on the top of the means that cottage of the poet. And when it rains, how the sound is coming? Tip tap, tip tap, tip tap. And in English we tell it as pitter patter sound. And with that sound, that in the poet's memory, his mother is coming, and that as she that was moving, she was doing that everything during his childhood. So this is the summary, this is the main thing of your poem, that is Rain on the Roof. And tomorrow I will discuss the literary devices and that rhyming pattern of the poem. So today again you read your poem and you watch the video, and I hope that you will be able to understand the poem and the meaning. Okay, thank you everybody. Have a nice day. Stay safe at